Hello, 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 everyone. Let's do a comms check to make sure that you all can hear me. How's everyone doing today? We had a few technical difficulties getting on the live today, but we always make it work. We make it do what it do. So thank you, everyone, for joining me for all things grants. So today we are going to talk about all things grants concerning small businesses. When you hear grants, you think grants for nonprofits, but how many of you knew that there are grant opportunities for your small business that you can apply to every day so you can get that additional funding and resource to start your business, to grow your business, and of course to sustain your business. So it could be anything, micro grants for $500 to $50,000. So today we are talking all things grants. I'm going to give you some goodies, going to go through some of the grants so you can see real time, right? Some of the grants that are out there, as well as how to find future grants, right? So, y'all ready to get started? Please, please, please ask me questions as I go through this live. I am here. I'm actually able to see your questions real time. So don't be afraid to ask. No question is a silly question. I am here to help you to grow your business financially, specifically with the grants. But first things first, you got to have your business in order, right? In order to apply for many of these grants, you need to, at a minimum, have your business straight, meaning be registered. So either you're using your own personal social security number, um, if you're registered as a sole proprietor, which in some cases that's fine. Other cases you may find that you have to have the business EIN, so you can obtain that for free from the IRS, as well as having your business entity registered, right, with your state and local government. So um, as we go through these different grants, I'm actually going to go through the requirements so you can see what the requirements are so you can make sure that your business is in order, because it could require you to have your business bank account. Some allow for you to have a personal bank account, but some will specify that you must have the business bank account, the EIN. You may have to have some other things in order to show proof, right, that you're an actual business. Or for a sole proprietor, the threshold is not always as high, right? It's just your social security number. You have to provide the bank account and details of how you're going to use the money. So we'll go through that as we go through the process. And again, if any of you have any questions, please, please, please feel free to ask throughout and let comms issues, like if you can't hear me or if we're having any glitches um, during the live session. But I am ready to jump in. Are you ready? It's a Saturday, so I appreciate all of you that are out there watching. And for those who are going to watch later, that's the beautiful thing about social media, is that guess what? You'll have access on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn to watch at your own convenience. So again, don't worry about missing out. Also, of course, you can sign up for my newsletter at www.graysconsultinggroup.com, and you'll have access. We'll be sending you the list of all the grants that I'm going through today, as well as in the future, continuing to update you on any future grants. So sign up for our mailing list and I will keep you informed. You'll be informed about any future lives. You'll be informed about future grants because I want all of you to start your business the right way, right? To get access to funding and to be provided all of these resources. So go ahead and sign up for our newsletter. I'm going to put it in the comments. Thank you to my amazing VAs. They keep me together. Um, they help to update my website. They're the ones behind putting out the information for the newsletter and as well as helping me to compile this list of grants that I'm about to share with you. So again, go ahead and sign up for my mailing list, and you'll get access to all of these goodies. Thank you so much for your continued support. So I'm going to go over to Instagram and share so you will not miss out on anything. All right, so let's get into it. So, first things first, start your business right. You can go to your state's website. You can look at how to start a business in your particular location. So, how to start a business in Maryland, how to start a business in Pennsylvania or Philadelphia, how to start a business in Laurel, Maryland, how to start a business in Washington, D.C. That's first things first because you want to understand how to start a business. So if you haven't started your business, go ahead, do things the right way, get your business started. You can Google how to start a business, and I'll also post those links in the chat for you to access. But again, you want to go through those steps, start your business so that way you don't have to get ready if you're already ready. Most of the checklists, well, all of the checklists actually will spell out how to register with your state. It'll spell out how to get your EIN from the IRS, some of the basics. Not all the checklists will go all the way into the weeds, but how to establish and set up your business bank account. Um, you have to get your business email address, the websites, the business mailing address. Those are just the foundation. If you need help with those particular things, you can go to SBA.gov. You can go to the small business development centers. You can go to score.org, which I am a mentor for. So, score.org, you can sign up for a mentor. You can access all of the resources on SBA.gov and score.org, that'll help you, like with your business plan, how to start a business, any type of business resources, even business financing, right? Because we're getting into grants, but overall, what is it that you need to start your business? It could be maybe if you're just getting started, what are some of the expenses that you may incur in order to start your business? This is important. This is going to be important also with the grants because let's say you need to develop your website, you need to purchase your mailing address, or you need to invest in your mailing address or your business address. You need to invest in your email address, right? If you want to be like, I'm Ebony at graceconsultinggroup.com. So you pay for that, right? Through Google, the Google suite. Also, maybe you need supplies like your laptops, your phones, your printer, right? Because we got to print everything out. Um, Maybe you need like video equipment, right? You're doing all the TikToks and you want to create the video content for Instagram and YouTube. That's considered business expenses. So as we're going through the grants, think about that. Maybe you need, let's say, 500 to 1,000 to start. That's important. So you can go after those micro grants, get that 500 to 1,000, and that can help you with the startup costs. So you're not coming out of pocket. Maybe you need to hire virtual assistants. I'm telling you, virtual assistants saves lives to get your administrative stuff in place, to get your website up, to get maybe your shipping supplies like hair oils or skincare or candles. So you need to develop a system, right, on Shopify or Wix or another website in order to put the images on the website, to understand the inventory and management, to ship out those supplies to customers. So a VA could possibly help you with that, but also you may need to invest in those particular websites, right? Or even the shipping supplies. You might have to go to the postal offices and figure out a system, and that might be an investment. So these are some of the things that you think about when you talk about startup costs. How much does it start to just launch, right? How much does it cost to manage your business? And also think about revenue. If you have a business, the whole purpose is to actually generate revenue. So how many customers do you need to reach? That could be part of your marketing cost. So perhaps you're going to spend money on Google ads or Facebook ads or um, other marketing streams. So you're saying, okay, well, I'm going to invest $200 in marketing just to get my business out there. That could be part of your startup expenses. So you're marketing in order to reach 1,000 customers that will pay you XYZ amount so you can meet your revenue goals. So let's say you want to make 10,000 a month. What are you selling to the customer, right? It could be books, it could be maybe you have a cleaning service, maybe you're doing hair, you're doing locks. How much per customer do you need to charge in order to reach your goal of 10,000 a month, right? Um, and then you can break that down. So, how many people do you need to reach per month in order to get those customers to buy your product or to sit in your chair so you can service those customers? Then you can think about, all right, what type of marketing strategies do I need? Do I need those Facebook ads, those Google ads? Do I need to hire somebody to do my graphics for Facebook, or do I need to hire someone to edit my videos for YouTube or Instagram? Those are things that you can think about as a business owner as you're starting your business and you're thinking about the overall expenses, your revenue goals. All of this ties in together. So let's get into it. Let's talk about these grants. And again, if you have questions as I go throughout, please let me know. And I'm putting on my Facebook channel, and I also put in Instagram how you can get in contact with me as well as sign up for our mailing list, because we are going to send out the list of grants to you. So go ahead and sign up for that mailing list. And also, we'll be sending information out about future lives so you can join, connect with us, and continue to get this great information. So let's get into it. And I appreciate each and every one of you that show up to the lives, because again, you're showing up for yourselves. Now let's see if I could spell correctly. Okay. So you have the website to be able to sign up. All right. So first things first, one of the First grant opportunities we're going to look at is the Amazon App Store Small Business Accelerator. So, one thing about these accelerator programs is that they help you with your business. So, they provide the resources, they provide that support network, and also in some instances, they provide the grants and the funding. Also, the one thing that I probably will get into in the future is pitch competitions because with the pitch competitions, you can win money, win funding for your business, and I think that's just something that we don't normally talk about. So I'll talk about not only opportunities for pitch competitions, but how you can prepare for pitch competitions so you can prepare to win that money that you need in order to start your business, grow your business, or sustain your business. So with the Amazon App Store Small Business Accelerator, let's look. Let's see if I can share my screen with you. Just waiting for it to come up so you can see. Okay. So with the Small Business Accelerator Program, you get benefits up to an amount equivalent to 20% of your App Store revenue. That's kind of cool. Many of you may have like products that you want to sell on Amazon. Some things I can think about are for the AI artists. Maybe you want to sell your AI art. For authors, you want to sell your books. I have a couple of people on my friend list that sell candles, clothing, right? T-shirts, type clothing, shoes, hair products, vitamins, right? And nutrients, whatever it is that you want to sell on Amazon. Amazon invests a lot of money in order to help you to succeed in that particular aspect. And this is one of their small business accelerator programs. I want to give a shout out also to score.org. They provide free training to mentees. So go ahead and sign up for score.org, get you a mentor, but also take advantage of the training. But they have training for how to do business with Amazon, how to drop ship with Amazon, how to list your products on Amazon. So make sure that you're using these different resources to help your small business. So specifically for this small business accelerator program, it allows developers that earn less than 1 million US dollars. So if your revenue is less than 1 million, if you're over 1 million, you're already winning. You need to be teaching at these accelerator programs to help people to get to your level. And again, it's less than 1 million revenue in the previous calendar year to access additional benefits up to or equivalent to 20% of App Store revenue. If eligible, you receive a 10% increased royalty payment and AWS credits equivalent to 10% of your app revenue. So, getting started with this is easy. It's automatic enrollment for royalty increase. If you're an eligible developer, you will automatically be opted in and will start receiving an additional 10% royalty payment. And this increase revenue share from 70 to 30 to 80 to 20 new to the Amazon App Store and it how to start developing today. So this is great, I think, for anyone that's into right developing apps. Possibly you can look to see if maybe your GPTs right can be turned into an app. Um, I've seen some great GPTs like how to launch your product, how to launch your business, how to create AI prompts, how to um, launch your book, right? Over the next 90 days, any app you can think of, how to do a meal plan. So those are some things, and there's plenty of AI, right, that can help you develop apps. So guess what? You can develop that app, put it on the Amazon App Store, and get payments from that app. So you can sell the app directly, of course, but also put it on the Amazon App Store. And this accelerator program is helping you to do that and make money. Um, this is all the videos and the tutorials if you want to learn about the Amazon App Store, how to add your AWS account for Small Business Accelerator program credits, and how to get paid on the Amazon App Store. Um, Again, some of the frequently asked questions when you say, well, am I eligible for the program? You can look and see if you're eligible, if you're a developer that has earned less than $1 million. How do you start receiving the AWS credits? You've enrolled in the Small Business Accelerator program. When will you receive your credits? So, all of the questions that you may ask, as well as signing up for their newsletter so you can get the information. So, real quick, I'll click on getting started as a developer today so you can see because I want things to be easy. Let's see, I'll be my business, Ebony at graceconsultinggroup.com. It created a password for me, and of course, my name. Now, this is where I get messed up. Do some of y'all have a hard time seeing like these little letters for the puzzles? Sometimes I don't get it right. Um, of course, they have multiple authentication, so I gotta go in and to my email to verify authentication. And this changes. So again, this is good, right? So you got to do your phone number. So my phone number is always added. Again, they send a code to your phone. Uh oh. So for this one, I won't be able to do it right now because it already exists with another phone number. So that's the one thing about Amazon is if you have a phone. So I'm an influencer on Amazon. So if you have a phone number attached to your Amazon account, like you're an influencer or you already have an Amazon account, you have to use that same account for your multiple endeavors, right? Um, or of course, you can always have like different accounts, like your business cell phone number, your business account to separate the two. But Amazon is very stringent about that as far as making sure that you have like those separate accounts as well as verifying if you're the same person, you're the same person. Let me come out of this one. Go back. Okay. So I want you to definitely see this. So again, I'll share the link for that Amazon developer program in the chat, so you can go, you can watch the video, you can go through it. But that's a great opportunity for developers, so you can get your percentage, you can get posted on Amazon, and you have the opportunity to grow and learn. So this is an actual grant. This is one of my favorite grant opportunities. This is from the Awesome Foundation. So it's www.awesomefoundation.org. And basically, this is an opportunity for you to get $1,000 at a time for your small business idea, right? Their big thing is giving back. And as you can see, it's multiple locations. They've granted $6.81 million to 6,681 projects. That's a pretty significant deal. They also give funding to multiple countries, right? So many people think, oh my goodness, I can only apply to the United States. That's not true. This particular grant is universal, right? Around the world. Um, multiple company multiple countries, multiple chapters. You can see Canada, you can see Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Los Angeles, San Francisco. Let's go to About Us. Again, they provide 1,000 at a time grants. Um, what do they mean by awesome? Awesome includes projects or initiatives in a wide range of areas. It includes arts, technology, community development, and more. So, if you're working on these different types of projects, you just have an idea, you want to some funding, go ahead and apply. This one is low threshold. So let's look for if you apply for a grant, you need to select the chapter where you want to apply. So you can do any chapter, which is universal. You can do worldwide if you have certain initiatives that you care about, like Awesome Without Borders, disability, homelessness, on the water, vegan. So those specific causes. Um, you see the different countries that are eligible to apply for these specific grants. So Armenia, Australia, Brazil, Canada, Netherlands, Pakistan, United Kingdom, the United States. We have Michigan, Georgia, Texas, Maryland, New York, Illinois, Ohio. So all of the states, right, are listed out. So you can look to see what's the closest, if it's relevant. So for me, I would use, let's see if they have Washington, D.C. or Maryland. But today I'll use Washington, D.C. You put your information, and I'm just going to show you how simple this is. So this is one of the applications. You know how people say, oh, I just, it's too much to apply for a grant. You put your name, you put your email, your phone number, the title. So let's say I want to do grants, right? Grant outreach to women in underserved communities. I'll put my website, graceconsultinggroup.com. I tell them about my awesome project, which you can use ChatGPT, like describe in detail about the project that I want to do. So I'll actually show you that in 1 second. How will I use the money? Tell us a little bit about yourself. I'll upload images about the project as far as what I want to do. So let's say I want to do like outreach to military veterans or outreach to the homeless. So maybe I want to do care packages or the little I Love Me bags. And I want to put products. So I would take just images of what I'm trying to do. You talk about how does your project directly benefit the city or citizens of DC? When will my project take place? So let's say I want to do this for Christmas, right? So I want to do this in December, or you know what? That's too far away. I want to do this in August, right? I'm celebrating my birthday month. I want to give back for my birthday in August. And how did I hear about the Awesome Foundation? I actually heard about this from another one of my grant writer peers. Her name is Renee Bob. She is on TikTok. You can find her. That's how I heard about this particular project. And then you apply. So you see how simple that is, right? This is not a lot of paperwork. I don't have to upload anything. Essentially, I'm just telling them about my project and what I want to do, and I hit apply. So I want to show you I'm gonna give y'all some inside secrets. So there's benefits to showing up and watching. So I could tell who's watching by who is gonna know all my secrets. Again, want to apply for this one. So you see, I just copied everything that's on this page, right? That's all you have to do. It'll be I would say this application would take you about 30 minutes to complete for $1,000. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to apply for this particular grant? But let me tell you, show you how to apply for this grant using AI Chat GPT. So I'm going to stop sharing and pull up my Chat GPT for you. And in my Chat GPT, I'm going to let me share my Chat GPT so you can see what I'm doing in real time. So create a response to these grant questions to apply for the Awesome Foundation grant. I am a business owner seeking to do outreach to the women in my community to teach about government contracting. This is what I do, government contracting. Did I spell that right? Government contracting and business development to promote. And I'm doing this on the fly, right? This is something I'm making up right now for you. Business development to promote financial empowerment. I want to reach 100 women, and together, I want to collectively earn 100K for their businesses. So that's just the overall thing. The location is Washington, DC. The time frame is August 20th, 2024. And the demographic is women between 21 through 45, women of color in underserved communities. Okay. Oh, my organization is Grace Consulting Group, and my name is Dr. Ebony Gray. Here's the questions that need to be responded to. All right. So you see, this is because I know ChatGPT so well. So I'm giving as much detail as possible in order for it to help me. But you can be as generic, like you can say, I'm trying to do this project. Here's who I'm trying to impact. This is what I'm trying to do. And ChatGPT will kind of give you its own ideas. But I want to give as much information as possible. So that way I get back a great response. So let's see. So basically, all I did was copy and paste exactly what was in the application, and let's see what ChatGPT does. So you see, like that's like you sat there and you watched me type out. So it put Dr. Ebony Gray. It's telling me what I forgot, right? My name, my email, my phone number. Tell us about your awesome project. So it's telling about my awesome project. How will I use the money to develop and deliver workshops on government contracting, business development? Tell us about yourself. It tells about myself. So just so you know, ChatGPT knows me, right? Because I use it. So it's talking about like my MBA and my background. So you see what I asked, right? I said, create a response to these grant questions to apply for the Awesome Foundation grant. I'm a business owner. I talked about what I do, who I want to reach, the demographics. Be as clear as possible when you're talking to ChatGPT. I provided what the Awesome Foundation asked. So I just did a copy and paste of the questions. ChatGPT says, certainly, let's tackle each question for the application. You see, it has my name. So I need to, and again, ChatGPT is telling me, wait a minute, you didn't provide your email and phone number. So I'll need to fill in my email and phone number. The project title, I didn't give it a project title, so it gave it to me, Empowering Women Through Government Contracting and Business Development. Um, I would need to put my website, so graceconsultinggroup.com. You see one of the questions, tell us about your project. 2,000 characters left, so you can be specific when you have an application. So let's say it's 2,000 characters or less. You can tell ChatGPT, like sometimes you may want to just ask question by question versus the overall application. You can say in 2,000 characters or less, describe XYZ or respond to this. So it's, and remember, I just put in that short paragraph. So it's saying, tell us about your project. Grace Consulting Group is excited to launch an innovative initiative aimed at empowering women in DC. It's giving the foundation. My vision is to support 100 women aged 21 to 45. We want to collectively earn 100K for their businesses by August 20th, 2024. This project not only addresses the immediate need for economic empowerment, but contributes to building a more inclusive and diverse business ecosystem. So you see how it just did that based off of the information I provided. How will the money be used? The funds will be from Awesome Foundation will be directly allocated to development and delivery of the workshop. hiring industry experts, marketing and outreach, and support materials. As the founder, it talks about my experience. So what I would do is I would go in and say, ChatGPT, here's a little bit about me. So it knows me. So it knows I'm the founder of Grace Consulting Group. It knows about my passion. It knows that I hold the PhD in business administration. So basically, it's giving what it knows. So if I wanted to give more, I need to provide more. So I would go back and provide my bio, right? I have a history of training and outreach. I have a history of teaching government contracting just to expand on me. That's why you always need to look and see what ChatGPT is saying. Is it true? Right? And if it's not true, you need to go in and say, revise this particular section in 500 characters or less. And here's information about me. This says very important. Does your project directly benefit the city and citizens of DC specifically? Yes, we're based in whatever ward we're based in DC. So I need to provide that additional information. Who will I serve? So I'll primarily be serving the women, and I'll actually go more in detail and say, well, I want to provide this service to women of color in the community. I might talk about like income. I might talk about different things that impact specifically that target group. Also, it says very important, when will the project take place, and providing that timeline. So by 2024, July 2024, I'll have all the preparatory work completed, and it's slated to begin August 2024. So you see, how long did that take me, right? Also, you see, how did you hear about the Awesome Foundation? And I'll talk about how I heard about the Awesome Foundation, and I'll provide my social media accounts. This is just a draft, but how long did that take me? It took about 5 minutes in order to get that information. I'll go through and expand as far as what I wanted to say, do some revisions, submit, and it's done. So, how long does that take, right, for us to complete a full grant proposal for the Awesome Foundation? 10, 20 minutes. I would say give yourself grace. Let's say 20 to 30 minutes, right, in order to complete that application. So, are you worth that investment to get $1,000 to fund your initiative? And with the Awesome Foundation, it could be any initiative that has an impact on your community. It could be a donation drive, right, for clothes and for hygiene products. It could be like what I'm trying to do, which is outreach to women in the community, business owners and entrepreneurs. It could be an initiative to clean the streets, right? It could be an initiative to build something, right? You maybe you want to go in and clean the houses of working mothers, right, that don't have time. So any type of initiative that you can think of to give back, apply. Apply. And you see ChatGPT or other AI tools like Claude AI, they can help you just put your ideas together so you can apply, get that $1,000, and be able to give back to your community to serve. And again, you don't have to have everything in order, right? You see, they're asking for your name, your email address, who you want to serve, so you don't have to have everything in order for this particular grant. Does anyone have any questions about that grant? Okay, so I'll get into another grant. Let's see. So that was the Awesome. So that was pretty simple and easy, right? And I'll actually put that particular grant in the chat so that way you have the opportunity to apply if you would like. It's called the Awesome Foundation. $1,000 grants, no strings attached. You saw how simple and easy it is to apply. Let's see if you got it. Be Awesome Foundation. I want all of you, some of you, I hope you're out there applying right now as I'm typing it in the chat for you. www.awesomefoundation.org. So make sure you go and apply and get your $1,000. Let's go. All right. So let's go to another grant for you all. So another accelerator program. And again, with the accelerator programs, it's a way to expand and enhance your business, take it to the next level. This one is the AWS Startup Loft Accelerator. Also, you have, oh, I didn't say that right. AWS Startup Loft Accelerator. You also have the Bayer Foundation Women Accelerator Program. So with the AWS Startup Loft Accelerator, it equips your technical team with tech resources, guidance, and community peers, from tech deep dives to roundtables for day-to-day CTO challenges, to include recruiting, managing an engineer team, building a product, and design principles for cloud architecture. It provides 25,000 in AWS credits. It's called the AWS Startup Loft Accelerator. Then you have the Bayer Foundation Women Accelerator Program. The award seeks to support women entrepreneurs driving impactful solutions in the global South region, specifically Asia, Pacific, Latin America, Africa, and Middle East. To qualify, applicants must center their solutions around health, nutrition, and their intersection with climate related challenges. So, those are specifically accelerator programs. And again, what they're doing is helping to invest in your business, whether it's the technical expertise, whether it's the funding needed in order to make those impactful solutions and get your business started. I highly, highly, highly recommend these accelerator programs for your business. So if you sign up for our mailing list at www.graysconsultinggroup.com, you'll get the full list of all these programs and accelerator programs. Today, I'm just going to focus on the grants due to time and due to the topic, but I want you to go and look at our list and apply for those accelerator programs to help expand your business. So, this next one, Canva Pro for nonprofits. So, this is another perk, right, for nonprofits. Canva Pro is free. All you have to do is sign up, provide your proof that you're a nonprofit. So if you're a nonprofit, you see all these beautiful templates that people are putting out there. You want to work on your marketing, your graphics. Maybe you want to create ebooks, any type of designs like your Facebook banners, your Zoom banners, your StreamYard banners. Canva Pro for nonprofits is free. So you would just go to Canva for nonprofits, apply, and get your free Canva Pro. so you don't have to pay every month. That's an expense that you don't have to incur if you are registered as a nonprofit. Um, so one grant is the Echo 360 E3 Tech Grant. So with this grant, they're going to award 20 recipients with cash or software, 2,000 in cash or up to 5,000 in software in two categories, Echo Impact and Echo Innovation. So I'm going to click on this grant to see what's going on. Let's see. And it is due by March 22nd, 2024. So short turnaround, but you can do it. You see how easy it is on ChatGPT to gather information and get it together. Okay, I'm going to share one good one. So for this particular grant, this is again, it's called the Echo 360 E3 Tech Grant, awarded to 20 recipients with cash or software. And this one is for the Echo Impact is already using Echo 360 solution. So if you're an educator or instructor or researcher, this that are currently using Echo 360 solution, again, 2,000 in cash to support, full funding to join the 2-day on-site workshop that includes flights, meals, and accommodations. One of the benefits to knowing your technology and your software, looking for different programs for outreach for the software platforms that you use. The second one is Echo Innovation Grants, and this is providing software solutions to help teachers and trainers develop practices that improve their learning engagement. So if you're a teacher or this grant is for you, each Echo 360's interactive software up to the value of 5,000. Echo Author, Echo Engage, Echo Exam. So if you're interested in a new software solution, you're in the teacher or training space, this is a great opportunity for you. January 17th, so I always recommend start looking, start prepping, start planning for your grants and your fundraising strategies in January so you can plan throughout the year. Even if a grant is on your list and say, okay, next year I know this grant has expired this year, but next year I'm going to apply for this grant. So you see the applications close March 22nd. So go ahead, if you're a trainer or a teacher, apply by March 22nd. They're going to notify the grant recipients by April 1st. So that's a very quick. And then April 17th through 18th, they'll have the grant workshop. May 7th through 8th, they'll have the APAC Eco Impact Grants Workshop. By October 24th, they'll have the North America Grants Workshop. And any questions, issues, concerns, you would contact Allison Maloney, Director of Echo 360 Professional. And then she provides her email. So for her, it's a great opportunity, right? In order to grow the organization and 360 and grow the user you, if you're in the training or instructor space, this is a great opportunity for you to gain access to technology, get the grant, right? So you'll get all this free technology and be able to connect with others in your industry and maybe take your game up right to the next level. They also have HBCU Tech Grants, which is, are you applying on behalf of a historically Black college and university? Then you would click there to learn. So again, HBCU initiatives, if you're associated with the HBCU, you can look into it. They provide more information about the grant opportunities. So again, this is just a great way for new technology. Let's look at some more grants. You see the diversity in the grant opportunities. So the next one, I'm just going to read this one to you. It's the Emerging Ventures Grant and Fellowship Application. So Emerging Ventures is a fellowship grant and grant program for that seeks to support entrepreneurs and highly scalable zero to none ideas to improve society. Projects will either be fellowships or grants. So this is for residents at the Mercatus Center in Northern Virginia. The grants are one time and slightly staggered payments. So if you're in Northern Virginia, that will be a great opportunity for you if you have an idea or a project that you believe is highly scalable from 0 to 1. Um, the second is Entrepreneurship World Cup. The competition offers 1 million in cash prizes to top entrepreneurs and provides a supportive community, global exposure, and access to mentorship. So this is another opportunity. Like I said, it's not a grant, but this is a competition. Apply for these competitions, get the money. Why not? And it's called the Entrepreneurship World Cup. So you can go ahead, look at the opportunity. It's www.genglobal.org. Again, it's www.genglobal.org/EWC. Apply. Why not apply for the Entrepreneurship World Cup by July 31st, 2024, and get access to over $1 million in cash prizes? So it's an opportunity for you to get funding for your business. Apply for these competitions. The worst thing that can happen is that you gain exposure, you gain experience, you make new friends and new people in your network. The best thing that can happen is that you get access to the over $1 million in cash prizes. Why not apply, invest in yourself and invest in your business? For those that are still impacted by natural disasters, remember the pandemic was considered a natural disaster, a lot of COVID relief, right? But now we have, let's say, funding with the hurricanes, any type of disaster, right? Etsy has disaster relief fund. Sellers will be eligible for a grant if they experience federally declared natural disasters. So you can look at the website like FEMA and see if your particular area has been impacted by a natural disaster. Of course, you should know, right? If you were impacted by a natural disaster, like it could be anything, like maybe you didn't have access to electricity, maybe your mailing was delayed, your shipping was delayed. So if you've been impacted within the past year, you can go ahead and apply because sometimes things just happen, right? Oh my goodness, your supplies or your mailing and shipping was delayed by like a week because of a natural disaster. If you've been an active seller on Etsy within the last year and you're in good standing, to have grants up to $2,500. So imagine because of course you want your customers to be happy. You want to provide that professional service. Go ahead and apply for the Etsy Disaster Relief Fund. Invest back in your business, and maybe you can offer those customers that were impacted free gifts, right? Or maybe you can invest in a better shipping and supply service or more supplies for your business. So this is a good opportunity. Go ahead and apply for the Etsy Disaster Relief Fund, up to $2,500 for our Etsy sellers. Another accelerator and pitch competition, it's called the So, oh my goodness, let me get that right. Foxtrot 6 Sierra or 6S list of accelerators and pitch competition. This particular list provides a list of accelerators, contests, and pitch competitions around the world. So I am going to share this in the chat so that way you can have the list of all the accelerators, contests, and pitch competitions around the world so you can prepare, so you can get that money and win. And all I want you to do is just give us, let me know when you win the money. So that way, of course, we can congratulate and celebrate you, because the biggest thing is for all of us to win, win, win. Go ahead, and I am going to put this in the chat. Trying to put it into Instagram. Instagram is not being so nice to me right now. So we'll go back and just repost on Instagram. So if you're not getting it on Instagram, I truly apologize, but I am going to make sure. And also, you can always sign up for my mailing list at www.graceconsultinggroup.com, because I'm going to share this whole list with all of you that sign up. So it's right. I want you to sign up. But again, it's F accelerators and pitch competitions. And again, it provides a list of all the accelerators, contests, and pitch competitions around the world. I can help you, right? One on one. The last person that I worked with, she won a $5,000 pitch competition. So again, you can always connect with me to do a one-on-one. We can work on your pitch, get you together so that way you can win this pitch competition. But I just want all of you to grow and develop in your business. So let me know if you need help. Sign up for my newsletter. All right. So next thing I want to talk about, 48 and 48 website build events. This provides free websites to empower nonprofits. They recruit a team of talented designers, developers, project managers, and content writers to help build your websites for a nonprofit. So this is called 48 in 48 website build event. The website is https dot colon slash slash 48 in 48.org, or you can just type in 48 in 48.org slash events. This is a great opportunity for nonprofits. The number one thing I always get asked, oh my gosh, I don't have money, I don't have funding for my websites. 48 in 48 website build event actually brings together designers, developers, project managers to build your website. So who wouldn't want to do that? So go ahead and apply by March 18th. And they'll have the build event in early April. Go ahead, if you're a nonprofit, apply by March 18th to 48 and 48 website build event. Why not, right? Why not get your website built free? Invest in yourself. Let's take it to the next level. And again, you could get this information in the list by signing up for my mailing list. I'll be providing all of this information. So next up is the Global Good Fund Fellowship. So the Global Good Fund Fellowship, This is a 12-month program. It supports the leadership development of social enterprise leaders across the globe. I am fully invested. So, as you know, I'm Dr. Ebony Gray. I am fully invested in professional development and growth. This is over a $10,000 fund per person to teach you about leadership development. It's called the Global Good Fund Fellowship. The applications open in May. So this is something you would have to get ready for. So you don't have to get ready when you stay ready, right? But you apply by June 30th, 2024. And it's the globalgoodfund.org. And again, it's a 12-month program to support leadership development of social enterprise leaders across the globe. So this is not just the United States. You'll be connecting with people all throughout the globe. Why not sign up and do it? It's called the Global Good Fund Fellowship. This next one, oh, this is a big finance company. Woo! This one is called Morgan Stanley Inclusive Ventures Lab. I'm gonna go all in on this one. This one is Inclusive Ventures Lab is an intensive 5-month in-house accelerator program. So you will have to be ready to do this in person in-house. But wait till I get to the last part. You're going to understand why. It's designed to help further develop and showcase disruptive startups with a mission to create a more inclusive investment landscape for underrepresented founders. The lab provides capital, content, connections, and community for underrepresented founders in both America and EMEA. It offers a unique opportunity to disrupt startups to access capital, accelerate in their business, and increase your visibility. This program culminates in a showcase presentation and demo day to the investor community where participants can raise their profiles with potential business partners and customers. The lab also provides office space for the duration of the program in exchange for equity of 5% and a cash contribution of $250,000 to each company participating in this program. So, if you participate in this program, the Morgan Stanley Inclusive Venture Lab, they are going to contribute $250,000 to your company for participating. It is located in New York. So if you're a New York based program, apply for this program. Why not? If you're a business, you're bootstrapping, you've been struggling, trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, why wouldn't you want to invest? They are offering to invest 250,000 into your company, New York based. It's called the Morgan Stanley Inclusive Ventures Lab. 5-month in-house accelerator program. You'll get all the resources you need to take it to the next level. You'll be introduced to different startups, right? You'll have access to the capital to be able to accelerate and increase your business's visibility. Why not? So, if you know any New York based businesses, if you are a New York based business, go ahead and apply and get access to that 250K for your company by March 15th. So, the time is winding down, is what, March 9th? Go ahead and apply by March 15th to the Morgan Stanley Inclusive Ventures Lab. Next up is the NGO Whisperer Global Fellowship Program. So again, I'm not just giving information just for local. This is universal. The NGO Whisperer Global Fellowship Program is a 6-month rigorous virtual leadership program for exceptional leaders for non-governmental organizations, so NGOs and social enterprises. So if you're into that, um, you are in the NGO community, go ahead and apply. It's a leadership program for you by March 31st. Another fellowship program for those that are under 40 is called the Savvy Fellowship Program. It's a 12-week virtual fellowship program for young professionals seeking to be part of the new generation of impact entrepreneurs. This program is for 40 and younger. So if you are young, 40 or younger, you can apply for the 12-week Savvy Fellowship. The reason why I emphasize these fellowship programs is because the fellowship programs help to, number one, expand your network. Your network directly impacts your net worth to help to increase your net worth, take it to the next level. Also, the leadership development programs help to invest in you. Why not? You're trying to take it to the next level. Why not get the resources, the knowledge in order to grow? And why not get it for free? So, this is called the Savvy Fellowship Program for those who are 40 or younger, interested in making a huge impact as an entrepreneur. Um, I know I have a couple of businesses that are into the apparel, accessory, and home decor. They have the She Trades Accelerator. The She Trades Accelerator program is for women entrepreneurs that are into apparel, accessories, or home decor. So any women-led business, it's providing you support um, from specifically Iraq, Jordan, Kenya, Lebanon, Senegal, and South Africa. So this is an international program for those specific countries. So if you know people internationally, if you're watching, especially on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you're international, this is your opportunity to shine from Iraq, Jordan, Kenya, Lebanon, Senegal, and South Africa. Go ahead and shine in the apparel, accessories, and home decor. So if you know anybody, because I know I have a lot of nomads, a lot of travel friends, that is an opportunity for them to shine. I have a lot of people I know that are in tech. So this is an opportunity for you to receive 20K for your business. This is called the TechStars Accelerators. So TechStars Accelerators is an opportunity for you to receive a 20K investment in your business. It is for entrepreneurs. It's a 3-month program. The company should be based in North American time zones. So you see how all of these programs have different requirements. You must be in the North American time zone. You'll get the best mentors. You'll get a network of corporate partners, investors, and of course, you'll have a network of the alum and other tech stars. And it's an opportunity for you to gain 20K for your business. Who doesn't need 20K for their business? That website is www.techstars.com. It is called the TechStars Accelerator. And again, it's a 3-month program for you to receive the mentorship, the investors, a network of other tech stars, and a 20K investment in your company. Let's see some other opportunities out there for you. For business, my Black businesses that are out there, Amazon is coming for us. Amazon is pushing the Amazon Black Business Accelerator. This one is dedicated to help you build sustainable equity and growth for Black entrepreneurs by enabling your success as sellers. So, if you are a seller on Amazon and you are a Black business, apply for the Amazon Black Business Accelerator to help grow your business, gain access to financial support, also to gain strategic business and guidance and mentorship, marketing and promotional support. Why wouldn't you apply? Go ahead and apply. If you are a Black business on Amazon, apply immediately to Amazon's Black Business Accelerator. I will put this information in the chat. I want you to go ahead and apply and get the information. And again, if you want all of these links, all of these sites, I will provide this information to you. Go ahead and sign up for my mailing list because you'll be getting all these goodies, right? There's benefits to being connected. Again, if you are a Black business owner, apply for Amazon's Black Business Accelerator. I want you to win. Amazon wants you to win. Apply for the program. It's only going to help take your business to the next level, and it is free. So go ahead. Don't be stuck. Don't be sitting there bootstrapping. Go ahead and apply to Amazon's Black Business Accelerator. This grant, another $1,000 grant, is called the American Dream Grant. So the American Dream Awards celebrates small businesses embodying the modern American dream. This is open to all U.S. businesses that are for profit, so not nonprofit. This one is open to all U.S. for profit businesses. The recipients get $1,000, and you also get a business accelerator. So the business accelerator, that's a big thing. It's just trying to help you take you to the next level, provide that mentorship and that support. You get media exposure. Who doesn't want some free media exposure and more? You have to apply by April 30th, 2023, and you can find information about the American Dream Grant at helloalice.com. It's called helloalice.com. So HELLOALICE.com. Helloalice.com. Go on and apply for that American Dream Grant. Why not? You get $1,000, the business accelerator, that media exposure. It's another quick grant, right? Where you can just get the funding. I'm going to go into it because I like to trust but verify. So I want you to see the requirements, right, for this particular grant. This is how they get you. You always have to. So let's see if I actually have an account for Miss Hello Alice. And Hello Alice is one of the #1 websites and resources out there, right, for small business grants. So if you don't have an account, go ahead, sign up, get you an account. So 1 second, I am going to share my screen. And again, even if you are not watching the live, right? This content is going to be here for you to come back and look at. And again, it's just to help you. So this is the Hello Alice site. Again, it's the #1 resource for small business grants. And you can see some of the featured grants. 10K for restaurant disaster relief. If your restaurant has experienced any disaster, right? The average small business loses $3,000 a day. Who wouldn't want that 10K grant relief for restaurant disaster relief fund? You have the NAACP and L'Oreal Inclusive, the Beauty Fund. That's another 10K grant that is coming up. So it's closing March 29th, 6 p.m. So if you're in the beauty industry, why not apply, right? Makeup, hair, clothes, because I've seen some of the friends on my timeline, you're into the beauty industry. Why wouldn't you want to get that investment, right? To take it to the next level. So this one is sponsored by NAACP and L'Oreal. It's a 10K grant. And then you also have the American Dream Awards, which I discussed, and It's to celebrate small businesses. 1K grant. Go ahead and apply. It closes April 30th. You can create an account. You can subscribe to Hello Alice and get information about pending grants. You can look at some of the grant recipients because they're paying that money out. So why? I want to see your face. We even have somebody from Laurel, Maryland, right? So one of our local heroes that received the BG Energizing grant. Why not? I want to see your face right here. Someone just won the FedEx Entrepreneur Grant. That was a big one. Go ahead, apply. You can see all of the different services that Hello Alice provides. The one thing, always scroll down to the bottom of websites. Sometimes there's some hidden goodies down there. You can check out like your business health score. You can get business credit card if you're trying to build your business credit, the secure credit card. Um, Sometimes businesses don't think that long term ahead. You will need business credit in the future, especially if you're trying to purchase commercial property, or perhaps if you're trying to pursue these federal and local contracts, or just to grow and develop your business. So that's important. Business loans, the secure credit card, the business credit card, understanding your business health score, that's part of the business foundation. So those are things that you can look into. And I'm happy that organizations like Hello Alice are helping businesses with that, because again, you're trying to build a business. You want to create that whole foundation that includes pursuing these grants, that includes attending these accelerator programs, that includes going for the business pitch and getting that money, and actually generating that revenue, right? Like, if you're going to have a sustainable business, you have to have ways where you're generating revenue, where you're not bootstrapping and putting all your personal money into the business. You're actually generating revenue and running and operating a business. So all of this is part of the foundation. So go ahead, sign up for Hello Alice, #1 resource for small business grants. You can see the different partnerships that Hello Alice has. They've helped 1.4 million businesses. They have 1 million subscribers. Whew, that's a lot. 90% identify as the new majority. It's comprised of underrepresented groups to include female, bi people of color, LGBTQ, military, and those with disabilities. So they're making a significant impact. They have like all different partners for grants, boost camp, summits, small business meetups. So you can look and see like the significant impact. You can see some of the partnerships: NAACP, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. I want you to actually think about and go to some of these websites, right? So I'm a research analyst by trade. When you're talking about grants and funding, so maybe in another part that sometimes we don't talk about is sponsorships, right? You want, for your business, you might need grants, right? To just start, to help you with some of the marketing, some of the startup costs, and some of the things you may need to sustain throughout your business and to grow. You need a fundraising or a funding strategy, right? A budget, right? Like, how are you going to make money? How much money do you have to spend? How much money do you need in order to sustain your business? But let's say you're doing workshops or seminars, you may need funding or sponsorship for those workshops or seminars. So when you look at this list, and this is the important thing about when you go to websites, actually look to see who the sponsors are, actually look to see who's providing that support. You can go to these organizations and ask for sponsorship for your summits, for your workshops. JP Morgan, Chase and Company, Wells Fargo, Google, Verizon, MasterCard, AWS or Amazon, Dell, Goldman and Sachs, L'Oreal, Pepsi, the US Chamber of Commerce, TikTok, FedEx, the SBA. The SBA is a great partner as far as research and analysis, as far as They will organize workshops, especially if it benefits the SBA and small business owners. You can go to these organizations and ask and say, will you sponsor my project? Will you sponsor my program? Will you sponsor my summit? Will you sponsor my workshop? This is how you establish those partnerships. This is how you're educated. Salesforce provides a lot of help and support to businesses. Shopify, why wouldn't they? Because I can tell you just some inside scoop on these particular businesses. A lot of times they want to reach the small businesses, they want to reach the underserved community, they want to reach women, they want to reach people of color, they want to reach the LGBTQ community, they want to establish those partnerships. They want you to sign up for their platforms, right? And their services like Wells Fargo, they want you to sign up and get those business accounts, right? And the loans, PNC Bank, M&T, Sandy Spring Bank, Truist, they want you to sign up and actually join their bank. They want you to open those small business accounts. They want you to apply for those small business loans. They want to help and support you. They also want to show up to your events, especially if you have their demographic, right? That they're trying to target. So, again, this is how you establish those partnerships. If you need like that funding, that sponsorship support, do not be afraid to ask. Go for the ask. Call their corporate sponsor POC and just establish those relationships and get that money. You do not have to bootstrap. We're trying to get away from you going in your pocket, going bankrupt, going broke, trying to bootstrap when you actually have the funding, the partnerships, and the support out there to help you. So I want you to see this. I want you to see who's supporting Hello Alice, which gives all the information and resources about grants. And I also want you to contact these companies and establish those partnerships and get the funding and support that you need for your projects. So, speaking of Bank of America, so Bank of America is one of the organizations that provided me training and resources. I am an alum of the Bank of America Business Education Center for Entrepreneurship, specifically for the partnership with eCornell. Part of the alum is a group of amazing women. The program is still ongoing, so you definitely can sign up at the Bank of America Business Education Center for Entrepreneurships. Look for the Women Entrepreneurship Program in partnership with eCornell. It's just a great opportunity, but also they provide like a lot of webinars and free training at the Bank of America Business Education Center for entrepreneurs. It is free training on AI, on how to build capital, on how to establish your business, how to create a business plan. So putting their money where their mouth is, right? Bank of America has invested in women. They're invested in small businesses to help us grow and develop. You can get access at their business education center to so many resources. So again, you don't have to struggle. There's information, resource, a network out there to help you to expand and succeed as a small business. Barclays Small Business Big Wins Grant. What's your small business story? Explain how your business is adjusting to the current economy. Demonstrate your perseverance, creativity, and passion for your business. How do your business products or services impact others? This particular grant closed on March 4th, but again, funding up to $60,000. So if I were you and I was planning, put that on your list to apply for next year or just get on their email list. The Barclays Small Business Big Wins Grant, they fund up to 60,000 just for you to tell your business story. Why not apply? So next year, March 4th, put it on your list. Like get on their email, their distro list, so that way you're informed when that grant comes up again. But $60,000, why not? Why wouldn't you want to apply or have that opportunity to get access to $60,000 just for telling your business story? So it's called the Barclays Small Business Big Wins Grant. Also, for Black History Month, they had the Black History Makers Grant, which was a grant for Black entrepreneurs or a Black owner in a Black majority owned business. You see how they emphasize that Black entrepreneur or Black owner in a Black majority owned business that has a confirmed business history, that's selling services or products, businesses involved in the manufacturing, distribution, or sale of food, beverages, or supplements, and the like are excluded. So if you sell food, beverages, supplements, you were not included in this particular grant. But the funding was up to $5,000 from citytrends.com. So it's a Black History Month grant for Black entrepreneurs, 5,000 in funding. It was a Black History Month grant. That again would be a grant that I would follow, right? So the time has passed. That grant is out there, $5,000 by City Trends. So go ahead and follow City Trends. So that way, when the grant comes up again, around February timeframe, start looking and apply for the Black History Makers Grant. This one is for Botox Real Impact Grant with iFund Women. So iFund Women is another platform where I encourage all women to sign up for that platform. It provides information about grants and funding and resources. It's called iFund Women. And this particular grant they're highlighting is Botox Real Impact Grant. It's providing 20 groundbreaking women entrepreneurs with $25,000 each for coaching, mentorship, and helping to close the confidence gap. Honorees will also become a part of the award-winning iFund Women crowdfunding accelerator. So that's another way to get money and resources. You crowdfund and ask people to support your business and your initiative. Why not? Why wouldn't people want to invest in you? Because you have such a great business idea. It's designed to fuel ambitions, increase confidence, and drive long-term impact for future women founders. So this one is BotoxCosmetic.com/real impact. It's called the Botox. Oh, I can't speak today. It's called the Botox Real Impact Grant in partnership with iFund Women. They're looking to fund 20 groundbreaking women entrepreneurs. So I know that's you. I know you're watching. If you're invested and you're watching right now, why not? And again, $25,000 grant. They're offering coaching, mentorship, and they're helping to close that confidence gap. And again, apply by March 19th. Go ahead and apply. Again, the worst thing that can happen is that you gain a network, right? You gain the knowledge. The best thing that can happen is that you are one of the 25K grant award recipients. So why not? Why not apply? Let's see. This one is a good one. And it is actually open until September 13th, 2024. LegalZoom. So LegalZoom is a great platform for business owners that just want to get all their legal paperwork together, get registered as a business entity. It is a resource available to you. Um, this one is called Fast Break for Small Business, sponsored by LegalZoom and the NBA, the WNBA, the NBA G League, and they're committed to helping small businesses. The grant program is focused on reaching entrepreneurs of color, women, low to moderate income small business owners, immigrants, and others who have historically had limited access to financing for their business. They are offering grants up to 10K, so $10,000 grants, and you must apply by September 13th, 2024. So you have time to apply for this one. And again, it's sponsored by LegalZoom, NBA, WNBA, and the NBA G League. And it's called the Fast Break for Small Business Loan, up to 10K. Why not? Go ahead and apply. So if you fit in the category as entrepreneur of color, women, low to moderate income small business owners, immigrants, and others who have historically had limited access to financing, go ahead and apply for that specific grant. It's called the Fast Break for Small Business Grant by LegalZoom. Go ahead, go on and apply. LegalZoom.com/fast break for small business. Apply right now. Don't wait until September 13th, 2024. Apply right now. See another good one. Couple of good ones. Oh man, see. This one is the HerRise micro grant. So one thing about the micro grants is it's just a quick grant. Typically there's a low threshold. It's a low hanging fruit. Small grant. So this one is for $500. It's awarded to small businesses, and it's to help you with things like maybe paying for your business, right? To get your business registered. Perhaps it's paying for to get your website started or your printer, or you can get you a $2.99 computer at Walmart. This is called HerRise Micro Grant. There is a $10 fee to apply. Each month, they provide a small business $500. You can apply for this grant at www.hersweetspot.com, hersweetspot.com, and that's HerSuitespot.com/HerRise. The grant is called HerRise Micro Grant. $500 awarded to small businesses owned by women of color. The past recipients have used the grants for computers, equipment, marketing materials, software purchase, and website creation, and more. And it's provided monthly. So there's a high possibility that your business will get this $500 grant. And it's a great way, especially for startups, to get those computers. Can find a cheap one. Walmart, Target, Best Buy, online, right? Amazon. Find you a cheap computer. You can get equipment relevant to your business, like maybe if you're a creative, the Cricut machine or other technology like materials, t-shirts, whatever, to design and sell. If you're a candle maker, you can get your supplies on Etsy for cheap. So think about what you can use the 500 for. Marketing materials, maybe flyers to create your website, invest in ads, software purchase. So maybe you need like Microsoft Teams or Adobe or Canva or other software. And of course, the website creation. So HerRise Micro Grant, $500 grant. It's awarded monthly to women. Go ahead and apply. It's awarded monthly to small businesses owned by women of color. Another one is the Idea Cafe Small Business Grant. This is a online resource center for women-owned businesses. They've been awarding the Idea Cafe Small Business Grant of $1,000 to women entrepreneurs who either own a business currently or want to start their own business. So again, this one is Idea Cafe. So if you own a business or want to start your business, you can go to Idea Cafe Small Business Grant. Go ahead and apply. Why not? Go ahead and apply and get this money. Applications are now being taken for women who would like to apply for grant money. There's no fee. $1,000. Who can't use $1,000 to invest in their business and resources that you need? And this one is called the Idea Cafe Small Business Grant, $1,000 to women entrepreneurs who either are in business or you want to start your own business. $1,000. Go ahead, apply today. Idea Cafe Small Business Grant. I love this one, the Impact Grant. Primary goal of a grant is to fuel the endeavors of businesses and nonprofits that are actively making a significant impact within your community. This is open to the US and Canada based organizations, and it's $1,000. So let me see. I'm going to go in and see what this grant is all about. I'll share my screen so you can see. So I want you to see, right? Just how simple it is. So this is the Impact Grant application for businesses. Their mission to empower businesses and nonprofits. So you see, they specify businesses, which is for profit, and nonprofits to drive a positive change in your community. They're offering $1,000 grants, one grant at a time. Each quarter, they open the grants to businesses and nonprofits. They have a user-friendly portal. Grant eligibility. So how can you be eligible for this grant? This is open to sole proprietors, so entrepreneurs running the one-person show, but you have a clear vision. It's open to small business owners if you operate a small business or startup, and also social enterprises if you have a venture that falls under the umbrella of social enterprise. You can go ahead and apply for this grant. The grant applications are open quarterly. So the new grant cycle is open from March 1st through March 31st. The recipient will be selected by June 15th. This grant is paid to the recipient by the 30th of the month they're selected. It's awarded in your home currency, meaning they're choosing businesses from US and Canada. And you see, I want you to get into it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and actually show you again. So I'll show you this one last time and then I'll close it out. So business grant application. Go ahead and select all of the fields, right? So I'm selecting the fields for this grant application, right? Copy, just copy, Control C. If you know a better way, of course, do it. And I'm gonna show you how you can basically apply, like get all the information to apply for this grant. So through ChatGPT. So if I wanted to apply for this specific grant, I would say I am a small woman owned business seeking to apply for the impact grant. I want to reach 100 women business owners in underserved communities to teach them how to get into government contracting. My name is Dr. Ebony Gray. Email Ebony at graysconsultinggroup.com. Website And again, if you go to my website and sign up for the mailing list, I will provide you with all of these grants. So you'll get the grant list plus the information on any upcoming webinars that I do. And if you want the chat GPT, like you want the different verbiage that I use, I will share. All you have to do, you can send me an email. So I purposely put my email there, ebony@graysconsultinggroup.com, the website, www.graysconsultinggroup.com, comma, so I'm a small woman-owned business seeking to apply for the Impact Grant. I want to reach 100 women business owners in underserved communities to teach them how to get into government contracting. Please assist me with responding to the grant application questions. And I'm just going back and adding, my name is Dr. Ebony Gray, CEO of Gray's Consulting Group. And I want to add, the goal is to help these businesses to earn over 100K. Okay. So this is basically my goals, and then all I'm doing is pasting the questions. Remember, I copied the questions from the grant application, which was a short grant application. So let's see what ChatGPT does. Uh-oh, my screen. Let me stop sharing and reshare. Okay. I have to redo it. My chat GPT just started going wanky as I was typing. So I'm going to redo it and reshare with you. And all I'm doing is retyping exactly what I said before. I just want to make sure that it works seamlessly for you so you can see. So again, I'm telling ChatGPT that I'm a business owner. I'm the owner of Grace Consulting Group. I'm seeking to make an impact on 100 business owners and teach them how to enter into government contracting. The goal is to earn 100K per business within 6 months. Okay, let's see if it works. That's the one thing about technology. So, the one thing for me is that I'm a writer by trade. So, I do write like grants and proposals and applications. So you can go through and you can write and you can answer step by step, make sure you edit, use your Word document, go through each question, look at it, understand like what it's asking when it says, let's say like 100 words or 1,000 words or 500 words. Make sure it's succinct, make sure it actually responds to the question that's being asked. Is make sure you edit, right? Spell check, just the simple spell check. Don't go above and beyond. If it says 500 characters, make sure that you stick to the 500 characters. A lot of the applications will actually say, if you try to go over 500 characters, it won't even allow you to type more than the 500 characters. But again, if it's an open application and it says 500 characters, stick to that. The spell check, the grammar check, making sure that you provide your contact information like your email, your social media, your website, your phone number, what's the impact that you're trying to make. Make sure you go through and actually step by step respond to those questions verbatim. Don't miss anything because if you skip, it automatically could disqualify you for no reason, right? When we do like the more intense grants, a lot of times they might ask you for your budget, they might ask you for more details about your business. But for these small micro grants, it's simple, right? You just have to write the sentences, write the paragraphs. You saw for the awesome grant, that was simple. You just type how awesome you are, right? For this impact grant, it's the same thing. So I think ChatGPT is down. Let's see. Normally it doesn't give me these type of problems, but I think ChatGPT might actually be down. So let me see. Let's see what's going on. So also, what I'll say is I use ChatGPT, but I also use Claude.ai as a backup. So sometimes if let's say ChatGPT is acting wanky like it is right now, for me, I'll go into Claude and use that particular AI tool to get the same information. I believe Google also has an AI tool, so you can use whichever AI tool out there works for you. So let's see. That's the one beautiful thing about the AI tools, right? It's not one stop shop. You can use multiple. So I'm going to show you from Claude. Chat GPT not working. I'm giving y'all the game. Go ahead and use other tools. So make sure you have a repository of multiple tools. So I'm going to present and I'm going to show you the Claude. So I already showed you Chat GPT earlier. Let me show you how Claude works. Always have a backup to a backup because I want y'all to. So remember, we talked about the impact grant. We talked about I'm a small business owner, said my name, Grace Consulting Group. I didn't provide my email and website, but typically I would. Who I want to impact, how much I want them to make per business. So my overall goals. We talked about the actual application. So I copied the application and the questions, and here's what Claude typed out for me. So Claude is telling me, right? So again, sometimes you don't provide everything you're supposed to provide. So what it did is my name, the company name, it's telling me I need to provide my business address, the business website, social media. So Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, is saying like, so it's answering to the proposal, like if selected, I agree to share all the information and the good news across my social media channels. My business structure is not sole proprietorship, right? My business structure is a LLC. So I would change that in this particular announcement. My primary service, consulting and training women, training for women-owned businesses to succeed in government contracting. You talk about why I started. I'm driven to empower women, blah, blah, blah. Or not blah, blah, blah. I'm driven by a passion to empower other women entrepreneurs to help them access the immense opportunities in the government marketplace. We talk about a little bit about my background. I'll look at that and see, like, is that really me? If it's not, I would go in and expand that information and correct it, right? Revise it to say who I am and what I'm about, making an impact through the workshops, coaching, biz support services. I've helped over how many women? So I would correct that because I've helped over 500 women entrepreneurs across industries. My training just demystifies. So remember, these AI tools only can provide you information that you give it. So I didn't provide it with my business background or my history. Now you also can upload. So if I had like my website or a sheet about my business, like who I impacted, what I do, my mission, my values, my budget, all of that, I would actually upload it. You see to the right, they have the little paper clip where you can attach. So I would say use the attached files to provide information about my business. Is saying like how I would use the funds. The $1,000 grant would be invested in developing the online course and curriculum to scale my impact. And it's just thanking the reviewer for reviewing my grant. So this is how you can easily help yourself, right? When you're applying for the grant. So you see like Claude doesn't have internet access and can't get up-to-date information or web links. So I wouldn't rely on Claude to look for like resources or even information about this grant. You see, I had to copy and paste the grant information into Claude and ask it to respond to the grant proposal. And then any information I wanted it to provide about me, I would upload again in a document and provide the information like all of my business details, my background. But you see how easy it was. It took me, 5 minutes in order to get the responses. And then I would triple check to make sure the character count is correct. Of course, I would edit. You can use Grammarly as well to make sure your English is clear, that the grammar is clear. Also, to make sure any information that you provide is not plagiarized. Again, you can make it your own, but this just helps to formulate, right, and put everything in order so that I'm able to apply for that particular grant. So I could apply today if I wanted to. I just would have to add the additional details like my business address, website, and go through and correct the information on myself to make sure that it's current. So that's how easy and simple it is, especially for these micro grants or the quick impact grants you see for $1,000. You definitely may have to go more right in detail when you're applying for the larger grants, but for these small quick wins, especially for startups, you're trying to bootstrap, you're just trying to get that 1,000 right, to get your website together. This is how easy it is. This is how quick it is. It would probably take me less than 30 minutes to put everything together to apply for this grant. If I really wanted to be in detail, maybe it might take an hour, but aren't you worth that time in order to apply for the grants? So again, I will be here every Saturday, even if it's short, right? Sometimes it might be short, 15, 30 minutes. I'll be here to talk about grants, to talk about how you can get the funding. I may even do like a live on how to get ready for the pitches, because I want you to win money. I want you to elevate in your business. I want all of you to be great. If you want access to the different grants that I talked about, the different accelerator programs, please sign up for my mailing list at www.graysconsultinggroup.com. I'll also post the link in all of the social media platforms so that way you can go ahead, click, and sign up and get the information. I am here to help you. If you have any questions, I'm going to go through all the chats and answer your questions directly. So it is me answering your questions. Again, we want to help and support. If you need one-on-one, you can also go to Grace Consulting Group, and I'll send also the link. Like if you need one-on-one consultation, you want me to sit with you, you want me to help you develop a grant strategy or a funding strategy for your small business, definitely please book. I do one-on-one sessions. We can go ahead and apply for some grants for you, right? Like we can go through that step and that journey, step by step. So I'll provide all of the information on how you can book me if you want to do one-on-one, how you can sign up for our mailing list at our website, www.graceconsultinggroup.com. And again, once you sign up, you will be provided all of these grants and resources. And if you have questions, feel free. My DMs are open. My email is open. It's ebony@graceconsultinggroup.com. Feel free, email me, ask me questions, book me one-on-one, right? If you want your own strategic session, that's an hour long. We'll go through everything, go through your business. We'll actually get to the point of execution, right? If you want, to the point where we're applying for the accelerator programs and the grant programs so you can get funded. So let me know how I can help and support you. Thank you so much for all of you that joined me today. This will be available on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, so you can watch, you can go back, rewind, watch at your leisure. Let me know if you have any additional questions, and also let me know what type of content you want me to produce. So what do you want me to talk about next? Please let me know in the comments. So thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate you. And again, it's all things grants on Success Saturdays. So join me every Success Saturdays. And if you miss it, it's okay. You can go back and watch via all of our channels, all of our social media channels. So again, thank you so much for your support. And don't forget to sign up for my mailing list so you don't miss out on the goodies. Bye.